Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. Today, we will look at Hanwha Life Esports, Road to the LCK Summer Champions 2024.
Down to sub 50%. T1 feeling a little bit dicey about this play, considering the fact that it's a 5-stack of Hanwha Life Esports players. They do manage to take down Hemo. Play comes in. The ulti from Zeker is gigantic, and everyone explodes. Faker's still alive. Zeus trying to do what he can, but he will just be popped. They get rid of Viper once again. Faker gets his second kill on him. Luden's already built up, and everyone is going to turn up. That is, Anasa's turned into a ragdoll and thrown about the place. And you can see Faker there in the player camp, not happy about how that one went, as it is being pulled out. The rest of T1 moving over. Delight is going to spot Owner here as they take the Hex Gate in. Zeus is going to turn up as now Peanut down to half health. Faker also having to flash to get himself out of the way, and Delight down to 50%. Solar Flare is going to connect. Gumishi doesn't find the ulti as Mega Inferno Bomb does a lot of damage to him, and now Hanwha, they get control of the dragon. Owner is looking to move in, but he's not able to lock that one down, and look at the damage from Zeka. He's found his window and will be able to take down the Shen. And now Hanwha Life Esports is just cleanup. Faker is going to get permafrosted, and it looks like he will get chased down. There's just too much CC, too much opportunity, and once again, Zeka is just...
Japan, that you just kill Nasus before he gets to Q you twice as Owner.
Alright, Peanut just bypasses him. The Solar Flare going to connect, and they get the priority target. Oh man, I thought they were going to focus Owner, but instead they get the Seraphine, the flash forward from Peanut to make sure Owner cannot escape. They'll take his GA, and then they'll take his life. The satchel put in place, and Zeka's able to lock it down. I think Peanut may have just got it.
And then dies to Smallbird.
Yeah, but then they have Baron to defend their base, and they utilize that to get a positional advantage around the Elder as Solar Flare is going to connect onto Faker. He takes the kitchen sink. The mum damage kind of massive there as well as Fury in the Sands keeps him alive. But Owner doesn't have one of those, unfortunately. Down to the GA. Once again, Zeka just says, no, you're not ulting me. That is just not something you're allowed to do. And now the Viking trying to get on top of him, but Zeka's just not even taking damage. He gets a triple kill in the fight, and Faker and Guma, they realize that I think it's just not quite going to work out. Delight trying to look for him. He flashes over the base gate. There isn't anybody else there, but he is also so tanky, I don't even think it matters. Maybe someone else doesn't even really need to be there because Mega Inferno Bomb has infinite range. He once again goes in looking for Faker. He won't be able to tank up that last turret shot, but he's still able to get the work done. And now Gumiushi is not able to defend the base, and the game is over. Hanwha Life Esports will move to match point in the series. Still pretty healthy.
Again.
Oh god, we've seen this play before. Faker is rotating down. Delight's already here though. Teleport to come in from Doran or from Viper as both of them turn up. That is a phenomenal headbutt though from Carrier trying to get them out of there. But Owner is in so much trouble. There's a killer instinct from Viper. He gets the big old shield. Peanut looking for the angle onto Faker, but he doesn't have any more gap close, and Faker's still looking to try and take him down. It's a double now though, and he just walks too far.
I think they know.
Well, Peanut is
there he is.
To the back of the pit. In comes Delight now as the Arctic Assault is going to miss, and now Peanut wants to find a priority target. Crashdown is going to be interrupted there, and Glacial Prison comes through as well. Zeka looking for the angle, but he isn't going to pull the trigger just yet. And now Viper going to get ultimatums. Zeka does find the angle though, and there is the ulti to come through. Mom comes down as well. Viper's thrown around the battlefield. They take down the Ziggs, but Faker is still at full health. And Zeka can't get on top of him. Peanut gets a huge shield though. Still the sneezing comes through, and Doran just picks up a triple kill out of nowhere. Out of the push, Zeus now moving in. It will be the dragon taken, so Soul Point is going to come on through. Great knockup. There's the Glacial Prison going to be eaten here by Hanwha Life Esports, but now Delight. Crashdown comes on back in. The ultimate, and it is just Zeka taking control. How do they make these things happen? Carrier, he's almost out of cooldowns. He finds one last pulverize, but this fight is done. Even this season, when the year started, we looked at Hanwha Life Esports and said, wow, okay, there's the cease and desist. Killer Instinct comes down. Gumiushi this time can go golden, but Delight is going to be here, and Viper just pops him. That is going to be Owner now in trouble. The Crashdown still gets the CC even with the headbutt, and they're still going. Faker, he's going to go golden, but that is just to watch as the bad guys encroach. He can't get through the base gate as Doran's going to be able to lock him down. That is Viper dead once again, but he's been bait this whole game. he hook shots away, he is going to be able to get some funny business done, but the flash forward and then the counter strike. And I think he is just dead. That's going to be the 8. If ever there's a time for a Hail Mary, though, it is right now. Voitic are going to connect onto Owner as Zeka this. Never mind, he's absolutely fine. Unbinds the soul. And Peanut going to get headbutted back. But now Doran looking for the angle. Doesn't get the counter strike as Gumiushi. He's able to flash to get himself out. That is a decent ulti though. And Doran just goes golden. The cease and desist comes down. And now it's Viper at full health. Just massacring them. And the wallets, they come down hard. And that is going to be another 8.
You see them setting up this bot lane tier 2.
I mean, Zeus is trying his best. There's the lockdown, though, onto Faker. He's in a lot of trouble, and now they're going to knock away Owner. There's no protection for the Caitlyn. Down will go. Faker here in the front line. Peanut thinking about continuing on this one. Here comes the flash, the slow, onto Guma, who does have his flash, but still trying to continue on this one. Big solar flare, and now Meganar coming on in, but the Sterix is gone, and they're just going to give him up. Down will go Zeus. And that is another kill here. A shutdown to Smolder, and another engage comes in from Peanut. And how about another one? They're looking for Keria as well, as he will be taken down. It is a very long lane fight. Esports still have their carries. They still have a front line, and they're still very far ahead. So it looks like they want to just fight for this one. Doran just jumping on in. Doesn't even care. It's a 4v4 right now as the TP from Zeus is late, and the execution will come in. And look at the damage right now from the side of Homalife. They take down 2, and Zeus can't even kill a measly Jin in the backline by himself. It's a totally broken up fight, and that will absolutely favor Homalife Esports. As you know, the last fight was very one-sided. This one, even more so. And it was eventually a 4v5 as Owner will go down, and it should be Infernal Soul or just the game win to the side of Homalife Esports.
Not much you can do in this situation. Owner trying to survive as long as he can, but the rest of the team are heading over to try and end the game.
At the end of the day, it is about 1,200 goals in the power play. Now they're looking for Owner. Oh, he is caught out, and there's nowhere for him to go. They can carry as well in the Magnet Storm. As it's kind of hanging out at the end of the Baron push, and that will be
Finish of Faker. I think the rest of the team were like, well, he's dead. Viper's there. And run out of ammo.
Yeah, TP coming in, and now this is about to get really scrappy. The ult goes in onto the light, but now the charm coming in. They turn immediately onto Zeus, who is so low, but he gets over the wall. And now Owner in a bit of trouble, but we got the flank coming in from Faker. And Guma and Keria looking for a bit more. A lot of low health bars, but Zeus finally goes down to the queue of the Smolder, and Keria just trying to give up his life, just trying to frontline for the team, but Zeka's just able to run forward. They deny the pummel. He is not able to get anything. It's another kill to the Smolder, and T1 are just on the run. They can't quite get away.
Desperate, trying to find picks on isolated members, and HLE sniff them out.
Yeah, Peanut's going to use the engage code, and Faker, and they don't even know about Keria.
Are they gonna TP?
Might get a little bonus Keria here. That's a lot of damage, and yeah, Keria does go in, but Faker, they finally deal with him. Down he goes, and Keria is, in fact, the bonus Keria that I did mention. So down he'll go, and now we have very awkward Guma, who TP'd into this fight. He is free as well. You talked about desperation. That one definitely looked
Have been happy. Like, I think by the time he arrived, I don't know if...
Uh-oh, another play here. Guma's in a lot of trouble. Can they take him down is the question. The grenade goes flying, but he will live with that flash. And now an opportunity for T1 to turn this one around, but this is so tanky. He's got the Warmog's finish, and now he goes back in, and he's frontlining. There's the Nagamana Baker. Down he'll go. Doran diving the turret. Zeka is a massive dragon at this point, and they will just dive on in and decimate the rest of T1. Keria goes down. It's a triple for the Smolder. And that might just be it. I mean, Homalife Esports find another mass hit. We'll see if it works out for them. Peanut is in the pit. The solar flare doesn't hit anything, and it goes to Peanut. The steal comes in, and T1 might just get wiped here. They've got Doran in the front line for Hanwha. He's gonna flash the wall. Down will go Faker in the execution, and even potential for the Penta. It's not gonna happen, but Homalife Esports with this team.
I don't think they're gonna make it in time. We'll see.
They have TP as well, but yeah, it's just the turn from Hanwha, and a bit of damage comes in, but the stopwatch, oh, the 6 damage is massive actually in that push, but do they have enough to take out Hanwha? Peanut has to flash away, but Viper flashes in. He's getting so low, but Zeus takes him down. Owner and Zeus, the last hope of T1, but they will not take out Zeka. That will do it. Homalife.
That damage is so frustrating to deal with, even when you're trying to contest Prio for a dragon, for example. And
Okay, hold that thought. Lahen's going in. Yep, Deathrum is going to come on through here as Doran just wanting to take down the Realm before the battle's even started. Pace in a lot of trouble in the arrow! And it's Zeka that's able to lock down the kill, gets the reset out of the way of Canyon now. And Lahen's is still alive, but it does not matter. There's so much penetrating down. He finally finds a Magnus Storm, and maybe it's just going to be Chovy that ends the show, but in fact it's not. Because Zeka's here and he says, remember 2022? Well, here's another.
Seconds left, but now he's down to teleport. The third inhibitor hanging by a thread here.
The minion wave just kind of gave up. And so Pace is going to help that one move on over. Did look a little bit comical, but it was necessary. Arrow going to connect into the backline there. Good buffer on the arcade shift as the Impale used only onto Delight, but he's still melting. Doran trying to get into that backline, but it's Chovy that locks down the first one. Keen in trouble, but how much trouble is he really in? Because this dragon is only just getting started, but so is the Tristana. Some angles here for Viper as well, as now they're looking for it. Chovy is so incredibly low. At the burn. Is it enough? And the answer's no, as Hummerlife puts back up again. Canyon extremely tanky. Lahen's trying to get in there. Look at that. The Nexus turret just evaporates. As Zeka is not going to be dying to Lahen. It's going for it. It's going for it. The rocket jump and game one goes to Hummerlife.
Spotted on that ward there. I don't see any pings just yet. Now obviously they know.
Yeah, not a lot of minions, but I don't think it really matters. As Stranglethorns goes down, Canyon was just wanting to make the most of it, but they don't find the autos. The beauty of the Jax, ladies and gentlemen, is now Keen. He picks up Taradagger. I don't know about this one. Good flash to make sure that Doran gets himself out of the way, but he's not out of the woods just yet. Few of these autos coming in. There is no mana, but now the nature is grasping. And Keen gets pushed back. Canyon, he picks up the Tauren aggro, and Peanut is the one to pick up the kill. And now Zeka comes in. Keen's now in trouble. The flash forward just to make sure that he's able to get it. And going to go wide. But they're the ones that are utilizing first move on map so well. Can Gen.G fight it back though? That's the question. As Keen just running towards Delight, but Doran says no, you will not kill my support. So much damage down onto Keen now, and it's Zeka that's able to help. Doran grabbed that kill, and now Viper with the true shot rush. The hook comes through. Doran finding an extra one. Chovy this time he's able to take one, but he's the last man standing. Is looking.
I feel like Hummerlife, the counter engage is just so nuts. The TP comes in.
Yeah, the Nature's Grasp is already there. They're trying to hold him into position. There is the knock-up. Lahen's does press his R button in time, and Viper is presented for his team, but it's not going to be followed up on. And into the backline goes Doran. He gets his Stranglethorns, and it does nothing because he just jumps out of the way. The twisted advance, and Pace can't flash away from it. He'll be going down here as Zeka just chases forward. It's a double kill, and that is going to be Silver Scrape queued up for the second time this year, spring and summer. We're going to 5.
These game 5, the fact that we're getting there in the first place is insane.
Oh, Gen.G, they might have found an angle. The arcade shift was perfectly timed. It's Delight. He's even able to walk back and punch them. The Mystic Shot's not quite landing just yet, but the Nature's Grasp comes in, and now they're stationary. Viper finding the Q, and he's wiping them out. Gen.G, it was a Hail Mary, but unfortunately...
Or give yourself a better team fight. They already got that first dragon as well. Canyon's coming in.
Yeah, looking for the angle there. They don't quite find the dredge line as Doran does get impaled, but he's surviving for so long. The exhaust goes down, but it just does not do enough. The Grandmaster's Mind comes in. The Six takes the first kill. The Jax finally goes down, but now it's Hummerlife Esports' turn to get aggressive. Great stun to come through from the Shattering Strike. Key, does he have enough buns? It's Cassante. So of course he does, but not enough to get out of the sea. But he takes that one. Doran still looking for a little bit of an angle here. Zeka in an awkward position in the back of the pit now. Doran looks for the angle. He finds the counter-strike. There's the knock-up. The Impale is massive, but so is Mega Inferno Bomb. And now they all pile in. Pace is going to be taken down first. Keen is out of the fight. And Gen.G, they don't have the men to do battle against Hummerlife Esports around the Dragon. They'll take the Dragon. They are going to move on top of this Dragon right now. Bouncing Bomb, a lot of damage onto Canyon. Pace still wanting to try and find that window, find that angle. The hook is going to connect. The knock-up onto Peanut as he flashes out, ults back in. The Impale is decent, but the Yone's already struck. Chovy trying to get himself out of there, but Pace once again is going to get executed, and Chovy is the next in line. He'll break his arm guard, but I think that Hummerlife want to break more than that, as the Q is going to miss. Trophy's still gonna go down, and Life Esports another team fight win, and this one. What? He's about to get another one. It's another game 5 for Zeka. We didn't know what would happen, but we should have assumed that if it's game 5, he gets it done. Him and Viper able to put that work in. One last fight here as Delight is taken down, but Lehens I think is going to follow soon. Peanut is going to say goodnight to his ex-teammate, and they get to work on the Nexus turret. Life Esports have changed history, and they will end the reign of Gen G, and a new Tiger is